Hey K-popers, and welcome back to I-DLE, where it's time for another update in the world of K-pop. This week we found out that Soojin is leaving I-DLE, the Burning Sun scandal concluded as Seungri was sentenced to 3 years in prison, and we had a very busy week of releases and debuts from the boys, NCT, On and Off, and more. Before we get started, I want to quickly thank I-DLE's honorary producers. If you want to show off your bias group here, share your pics in weekly videos, and join a vibrant Discord community with watch parties, custom emoji, and more, all you need to do is support I-DLE on Patreon. Alright, let's jump right in. This is your K-pop news update for August 16th, 2021. Let's start with the news this week concerning I-DLE, which is of course that Soojin is officially leaving the group. Star News broke the story just 2 days ago, revealing that I-DLE will continue on as a 5-member group. This of course is a result of the ongoing investigations surrounding allegations that Soojin bullied and harassed schoolmates and others when she was younger. There was lots of back and forth in the public eye, and if you remember, Soojin chose the nuclear option at the time, which was that she said she would leave the group if the allegations were true. Well, here we are several months later, and Soojin is in fact leaving the group, so take that for what you will. I am optimistic that I-DLE will still be able to continue their success as a group, since the members have been active and successful this year despite the Soojin controversy, but I want to hear from you guys. Do you think this is going to really affect I-DLE's future, and do you think school age incidents should even be enough to affect your career later on in life in the first place? Now, in another big story this week, after years it seems the Burning Sun scandal is finally drawing to a close. This week, Seungri received his prison sentence after a long legal proceeding. The prosecution were looking for a 5-year prison sentence covering many charges against the former idol, including sex crimes, gambling, and more. Well, we finally got a verdict, and Seungri has been sentenced to 3 years in prison after having been found guilty on 9 different charges, including purchase and mediation of prostitution, violating foreign exchange acts, gang-related violence, and other charges. He was also fined approximately 1.16 billion Korean won, or just shy of $1 million as part of the ruling, during which the court said of Seungri, as his testimonies were inconsistent and changed between the police investigation, prosecution investigation, and in court, his credibility is low. Obviously, I empathize with fans of Big Bang who are saddened by the situation and having to cope with one of their biases falling from grace, but the facts have been presented with due process, and Seungri has been found guilty on many counts of criminal charges. Now, we did have a pretty busy week of fantastic K-pop songs to check out, so let's jump right in. We'll kick things off with the legendary Hyoyeon, who got together with BB to make maybe my favorite solo song from the SNSD member. Here is Second. Ha Sung-moon is laying on the charm in this fun and upbeat song called Strawberry Gum. The boys' latest outing, Thrill Ride, is oozing with bright colors and summer vibes. Gaho shows off some impressive high-pitched vocals in his new comeback, Ride. Let's ride, yeah, all the time, yeah, baby. Park Ji-hoon is surrounded by art and beauty in this aptly titled track called Gallery. Brand new boy group Omega X are already back. They gave us this wildly entertaining special MV for the song Omega X. All eyes on X. Omega X. In our first debut this week, we have the new girl group I-DLE. Here's the bright debut track 22. BDC gave us Moonwalker this week, an MV in which they are, well, moonwalking on the moon. Yuha dropped this live performance for the fruity and chill summer song Cherry on Top. B.I.G. and Third Eye members got together to form the project group 777 and released a wonderful Latin-inspired debut song. Here is Presente. NCTU's Do-young and Hae-chan provided the vocals in their collab with producer Ryan Jun. Here's the final product, Maniac. SM's orchestra delivered a surprising and powerful rendition of the NCTU hit Make-A-Wish birthday song. In case you were still lacking in summer bops, On and Off has you covered. Here's their new song, Popping.
터진다.
Weekly Drop, check it out this week, a fun and authentic follow-up MV for the girl group. Hyolyn and Dasom are returning to their rightful place as queens of summer in this delightfully fun bop called Summer or Summer. Just hours ago, the superstar girl group Red Velvet made their grand return as 5 members. Here's their big comeback, Queendom. Boy group NCOOS are back with Get Out, a high energy and impactful new song. And you had to know this one was coming. Last but not least, it's NCT member 10 who's showing lots of skin in Paint Me Naked.
So tell me where you wanna take it. I'm your figure, you could paint me naked like a pig.
As always, I want to know what songs from the past week caught your eye down in the comments section. My pick this week has to be Hyolyn and BB's collab. Like I said, it's probably my favorite song from Hyolyn as a soloist. Honorable mentions of course go to Hyolyn and Dasom as well as 10. Both those songs were epic too. Now I'm leaving out Comeback Watch this week because it wasn't nearly as busy as last week, but we do have another promising IZ*ONE related solo debut on the horizon. Toyena is also looking to release a solo album by the end of this year. And now getting back to some more K-pop news, starting with Choi Yoo-jin. In a scene during Girls Planet 999, the CLC member reiterated what we heard at the start of this year, which was that the girl group isn't getting any more activities from their company. This is the latest in a string of worrying breadcrumbs pointing to a potential end to CLC in the not too distant future. Some wild accusations have come out from the prosecution in the case against YG founder and CEO Young Hyun-suk involving the cover-up of drug purchases by former iKON member BI. According to the prosecutor, the informant known as A was threatened by Hyun-suk, who allegedly told them, quote, "I have access to the police reports, you should take back your statement. Killing someone like you is nothing to the entertainment industry." Wow. Now shifting gears completely, Brave Girls have been selected as ambassadors for South Korea tourism. The Imagine Your Korea YouTube channel already has several great promo clips featuring the viral girl group sensation. Show Music Core got some new MCs starting this past week. Stray Kids member Lino and NCT's Jungwoo joined Kim Minju to complete the team of MCs on the music show. Stray Kids member Bangchan has a huge fan in Ryan Reynolds. Ever since Stray Kids had their Deadpool-inspired performance on Kingdom Legendary War, the two have been public supporters of each other's work. And this week, in an interview with Bangchan, Ryan even revealed that he goes so far as to watch comeback teasers for Stray Kids. Stacey is the latest group to join Weverse. The online platform is really growing quickly, and with multiple Kakao artists on board, it seems there are no borders among labels to have their artists join in. It seems the boys have been blowing up lately in popularity. Their latest album, Thrilling, has passed 500,000 sales on day 7 since its release. Congratulations! According to a representative from Robbie's label The Live, there have been positive discussions with Mamamoo member Wheein to join the label. That being said, previous rumors about Wheein joining Higher were dismissed in the past, so take this with a grain of salt. And speaking of signing with labels, there are some rumblings that G-Friend member Yuju is looking to sign with Kong Daniel's label Connect. This would be huge for both idols in my opinion, and it makes me wonder just what Kong Daniel has in store for his Connect label. And in our final bit of news, which is also related to label changes, Fromus9 has moved to Playtist Entertainment. In a statement made by Playtist, they said, Fromus9 will continue their activities as part of our company, which has been behind the production of the group's music from their debut album to their latest creations. This will come into effect starting today, August 16th. Alright, now let's talk about the return of music shows this week. And first, I do need to issue a correction. I was misinformed last week on Inkigayo's status, and they did actually end up having a show on Sunday where BTS won for permission to dance, which may be a bit of foreshadowing this week. The big stars of the week though were definitely Astro, as they took 4 wins for After Midnight on the show, Show Champion, Music Bank, and Show Music Core. Somi also surprised with her first win for Dum Dum, that coming on M Countdown. And to round out the week, it was BTS once again working their magic on Inkigayo. The boys took their 8th win for permission to dance just yesterday. Now that music shows are back in full force, who do you think will win big next week? Let me know your predictions down below. Alright K-popers, you're now officially caught up on everything going on in the K-pop world. Let me know how you feel about all the week's news stories and the new music we got down in the comments. And as always, if you want to stay caught up with the K-pop world as it happens while having a ton of fun every single week, make sure you're subscribed right here to Hallyu.